My name is Larry L.C. Collins, and the name of our organization is the California Police Athletic Federation, which oversees the United States Police and Fire Championships and the World Police and Fire Games. I'm just a sports fanatic. I love sports. I know other athletes and first responders that love sports, and that's why we do this, is for our first responder community, to keep them revitalized and let the community know that we're here for them also.
I'm Sandy Ellis, president of BioOne, and I've been with BioOne nearly a decade, and here we are at the USPFC in San Diego, where we are the presenting sponsor. This is our second year sponsoring those that tirelessly serve their communities, and we want to give back to them. One of our mottos is help first, and we so appreciate all the first responders and all the athletes and what they do for their communities and all them participating in the games this year.
The mission is actually to promote sport, health, and wellness for, again, our public safety and our public safety officers. You know, our athletes that show up, in my opinion, are really the true amateur athlete. Our folks work at jobs serving the public. The sports are done on their own time, you know, their own effort, their own money. And when they come here, they're not a professional athlete. They're coming here to participate because they love those sports. Along with that participation comes the benefits of health and wellness. So it's a win-win again for everybody.
We have people from all different agencies here: sheriffs, police, highway patrol, border protection, corrections officers, parole officers, probation officers.
The U.S. Games, the World Police and Fire Games, it's the best way to have camaraderie with police and fire. There's nothing better.
Events like these are pretty important. I mean, I've met and networked with a lot of different people I've competed with in Jiu-Jitsu from other agencies, you know, made some good friends. And it's amazing to see how many different law enforcement agencies and firefighters are out there that train also in the art of Jiu-Jitsu. We have Olympic style, like the traditional Olympic style events. We had the first day of our track and field, and it is a traditional track and field meet. We cover a wide range of sports, and again, the number is about 40 different events that we will host. Our participation has actually been pretty good.
I think these events are so important for a couple reasons. First, it gives members of the public safety profession, which isn't the easiest job in the world, an opportunity to step away and participate in a fun athletic event, building some camaraderie not only with members of their teams or within their organization, but getting to network on a social level with people outside their organization. And secondly, I think what's also important is it gives people goals to stay fit and stay engaged in athletic and health and wellness in order to continue participation in their events.
So many people that I used to work with competed every year, and we trained all year with the Police Olympics, what it used to be called, with that in mind. And it just gave us a goal, whether you were running or you're playing table tennis or you're lifting weights, it just gave you that goal to think about all year round. And I think it encouraged us to stay fit all year round.
So my favorite event is the dodgeball. It gets a little bit dangerous in there, but it is so much fun. It is great to see the teams participating and just the camaraderie. It's just an excellent event.
My best bench press was 198, and my best deadlift was about 362, but at that time I weighed 123 pounds.
Something that we brought on last year for the first time was Jiu-Jitsu. Gosh, what a great sport, you know, to watch and see these people participate.
I look forward to it every year. I love training Jiu-Jitsu, and for the Police and Fire Games, offering Jiu-Jitsu as one of the events, I think it's pretty awesome. Jiu-Jitsu is a martial art that helps you out in the field, you know, and instead of always relying on using your handgun, you can always rely on Jiu-Jitsu to control potential suspects and be more safe.
There's no charge for people to come out, for the community to come out and see the people that work for them, that respond for them on a daily basis. And they get to see them in a different light. They get to see them not just in a uniform. They get to see them being fun-loving people. It's the same people that serve you. It's the same people, if you call, that respond.
One of my favorite memories of these games, I spent 30 years in the law enforcement profession, and 15 of those years participating in these games. And when I look back at my career, some of the best times in my career included participating in these games and and the memories of being able to compete with members of your department against other agencies. And it's literally talking to some of my peers who have also recently retired. We look back and think of our times participating in these games. Our soccer teams coming down here and competing against other teams is truly some of the highlights of our career. And I really hope younger generations of people coming into the profession get the opportunity to compete in these games and build those same memories.
We're just trying to keep people's minds sharp and keep people involved. So we're trying to offer them more. They come here on their own dime. They're on their own time. They're spending money. They're bringing their families. They're stimulating the economy. And we just want to thank everybody for competing and coming out and assisting us.